All right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put more money in your pocket. Guys, if you are a delivery driver for Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Delivery, 24 Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel, folks. And with that being said, we're talking about something pretty big with DoorDash, in my opinion. I think it's pretty big. Okay, where's my notification squad at? Comment 777 if you're part of the notification squad. We got By Faith, and we got Rideshare Iowa, we got Frank Zanetti, we got Brittany Welsh, we got Miguel Martinez, Nicholas Gomez, and a whole bunch of people. This is crazy. And guys, we are going for 200 likes on this video. So comment 111 if you've smashed the like, and comment 222 if you haven't yet. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to reintroduce my co-host, my very special guest, Michael from the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. Michael, introduce yourself for those people who don't know you and tell them what we're going to talk about today.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael. I am the creator of Delivery Driver Pit Stop, and as I always say, Pete, I am Pete's protege. He's taken me under his wing, and I appreciate it. And with that being said, some big news broke today with DoorDash and DoorDashers. I'm a Dasher, but I refuse to dash until they fix the pay model. But anyway, that's besides the point. DoorDash has signed the deal, or inked the deal, with a huge, one of the biggest retail companies, companies in the United States, and they inked a deal with Papa John's Pizza today, which means they're bringing in 1,400 stores nationwide into the DoorDash platform, which is huge, as another politician would say.
Well, so, let me just jump in on that for 1 second. Now, a lot of people might be saying, well, who cares? It's just another restaurant. I don't care. Guys, Papa John's, I mean, has taken over the pizza delivery market, like that mainstream pizza delivery market, by a long shot. I mean, it's really, when you think of delivery pizza, when it's like, like the fast food style, if you will, not like a pizzeria style. Think about it. Who do you think of? Domino's? You think of Little Caesars? You think of Papa John's? And I guess Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut isn't necessarily known for delivery, as far as I know. I mean, maybe in some areas. It's never been offered in my area, because my area, it kind of sucks in particular. But personally, I think Papa John's has one of the best, in my opinion. I would have to agree with that. But again, it comes down to taste. But Michael, why specifically is this a big deal with DoorDash?
Well, I'm in Southern California, and Papa John's is big in Southern California. It's big everywhere. Obviously, all markets aren't going to be affected by this, so we want to get that out there again. This is not for everybody, but this is nationwide. And the reason why Papa John's decided to go with DoorDash is because DoorDash's reach. Papa John states in the article that they have trouble reaching rural communities right now, and they really want to get out there. And they call it's unfair that the rural users aren't able to get pizza or fast food out to where they're at. So they decided to team up with, Papa John's decided to team up with DoorDash so they can reach the rural areas. And what's great about it, I've seen some comments on the video I released just a few minutes ago that people are worried that they're going to get the Papa John's drivers are going to get fired. No, this is strictly augmenting Papa John's delivery model, because I guarantee you DoorDash has a lot more reach than Papa John's as a delivery service. So I think it's huge. I mean, 1,400, and they in the articles they said they're going to, in the coming year or two, they're going to open 2,200 more stores in the United States, which is huge.
Now, evidently, I didn't know this, and I don't know if you knew this, but supposedly the CEO was using like racial slurs, dropping N-bombs or something like that, and he stepped down as CEO. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, that happened. I think last year he dropped the N-word in a private conversation, which is a whole another bag of monkeys or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, no, he dropped some racial slurs that forced him out. So they've got a lot of bad press. So they've been doing what they can to turn the ship around. That's why you've seen commercials with Papa John's, the feel-good commercials with different owners of different nationalities saying, I'm a Papa John owner. I don't know if you ever seen that commercial.
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah. Is that their damage control? So after this happened, they were doing commercials about, you know, they had an African American and an Indian person.
Oh, wait,
but
the dude from the commercials with the red shirt that was always just like Papa John's, like with the big smile on his face. Is that the spokes guy or is that the CEO?
oh no, that's the CEO. The guy looks like an Italian dude. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy, he's got like almost like a German last name or something. I forget his name. Isn't his name John something?
Yes, his first name is John. I don't, but yeah, that's so they're trying to save face from the bad publicity they got a year ago, or when they forced the CEO out for being pretty racist, obviously.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe that stuff flew in the 50s, but not in 2019, not in 2018. You know, it should have never. Let's put it this way: that kind of stuff should never happen anyway. But if it is a private conversation, it kind of makes you wonder, how did it not become private anymore? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But with that being the case, I mean, again, we're not here to talk about whether racism is justified or not, or who said what or whatever. But the fact is, Papa John's still has customers. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether their CEO is not a nice guy or not, whatever. You know, it just comes down to the fact that these giant companies are noticing now, hey, we better jump on board with these delivery companies. And I got to tell you, as much as I'm not a DoorDash fan, given their history of stealing tips and their shady practices, I gotta hand it to them for their hustle, man. I mean, they are trying to get partnerships with so many people, man. Like they are outgoing. I mean, look how long it took Grubhub to jump on board with Taco Bell and stuff like that. I mean, again, I don't know how public relations works and marketing and contracts. I don't know all the nitty gritty stuff, but I can tell you this, that is a smart move in my opinion, because DoorDash is just gobbling up the competition at this point, right?
This is just another power play on DoorDash's part to try to dethrone, you know, like I said in my other video, Grubhub is a bigger company. They got bigger reach. They got more integration, but DoorDash is making a huge push right now and landing this big fish. I mean, Papa John's is huge. And, you know, 1,400 stores adding to their, you know, portfolio is a big, and that's good for everybody because more stores, more deliveries, more money for Dashers. It's a win-win for everybody, even if you don't like DoorDash.
Right. That's what I'm saying, you know? I mean, really, when it all comes down to it, eventually every fast food establishment, I mean, and again, I'm just throwing Papa John's and Domino's all there in there with the fast food because it's essentially, you know, I guess part of that genre of eateries, you know? But I mean, really, pretty much every fast food establishment is now on at least one app, you know what I mean? And it's, again, like I said the other day, this is really the very early stages. This is only the beginning of these apps really getting notoriety and growing. You know, like honestly, everyone who's here, everyone who is in the chat right now, I mean, you should really be patting yourself on the back because you're in the very early stages of something that's just going to get bigger. And think of this, eventually these apps are going to have to start paying people a little bit more, you know what I mean, to deal with the competition of working with other apps. And let me tell you, if this thing that we talked about yesterday with Grubhub goes through about them, you know, giving these monstrous payouts, I mean, on the high end, of course, like I wouldn't get comfortable thinking you're going to get $35 Taco Bell orders all day long and making $70 an hour. But I mean, things could really only get better at this point. A lot of people are just saying, "Oh no, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Too many drivers." Da 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 da. But we need it. We need more drivers. That's the thing you guys don't realize is now that they're advertising more and more and more and more. I'll tell you right now, when I turn my Grubhub app on, even if I don't have a block scheduled, boom, they're sending me orders right away as soon as I go on, like within 20, 30 minutes tops. Andrew Roderfeld, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Everyone, please say thank you to Andrew. I will now make you a moderator. But basically, to play us out over here, what does that mean to play us out? I'm reading the words. I'm reading what it says. Does anyone remember the Bill O'Reilly thing?
Yeah.
You know, I'll write it.
Word of the day. Remember the word of the day?
Word of the day?
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly used to do a word of the day at the end of his.
Yeah, of course, anyway. Of course. But anyway, on that note, guys, my comment question of the day is, do you think this is a good thing? Do you think that Papa John's signing up with DoorDash is a good thing or a bad thing? On Michael's video that he did a little earlier, it was very mixed views. So I'm going to urge you all to click the link in the description at the end of this stream. go to Michael's video. He's got a lot more information about this Papa John's partnership with DoorDash. So I urge you to go over there. Definitely leave a comment like yesterday saying Pay to Drive sent you. Be sure to subscribe to him, of course. Comment 333 if you're already subscribed to Michael at the Pit Stop. Comment 444 if you're not yet. But on that note, guys, like I said, links in the description. Go show him some support. And play us out over here, Michael. Any last words? And I believe you had a little message you wanted to convey to everybody.
And Pete and I try to stay away from politics, so I'm not dragging Pete into this. But as many of you probably saw today on the news, there was a horrible shooting in the country of New Zealand, it's horrific. He actually streamed 17 minutes of him doing this. That's not my point. My point is I lived for 5 years in New Zealand, and my heart goes out to the people in New Zealand. I have a lot of friends in New Zealand still. They are the most gracious, kind people I've ever met in my travels around the world. And I just wanted to say my hearts are with all the Kiwis right now. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to the ones affected by this tragedy. I mean, it's a very scary world we live in, guys. I mean, just to kind of close this thing out, like what I always preach in all my videos is be positive, be grateful. There's not enough time in life to be upset and to be hateful with people, man. Let me tell you, I've learned that the hard way in so many ways. So with that being said, we live in a life now more than ever where it's here today, gone tomorrow kind of thing, and I really do feel that it's just not worth it to keep hating your heart like that. A lot of people are blaming PewDiePie and Ben Shapiro or something like this guy that caused this, said that was his inspiration and all that, and it's spreading bad vibes.
Hate is his inspiration, not a person. It's a belief. It's his inspiration.
I agree wholeheartedly. But guys, on that note, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Please subscribe, join the notification squad. Comment 777 if you're part of that notification squad. Comment 888 if you're not yet, but there's always still time. And we're going for 200 likes on this video. We've already got 36. Comment 111 if you've smashed the like. Comment 222 if you have not yet. There's always still time for that. But guys, I really, really appreciate you all being here. Please show Michael some love in the comments section on his video. Let him know that Pay to Drive sent you. His link will be in the description. And also, Michael, congratulations on over 800 subscribers. I want to thank my viewers for helping.
Yeah, that was amazing. I hit that last night. It's like, holy smokes.
There he is at 820. Let's see if we can get him to 900. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So on that note, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep hustling. Michael, thank you for being here.
Thanks.
All right, guys, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you on the vlog. Subscribe there too. Links in the description. Peace. See ya.